Here we go. With the boy, Blood. And 2 sword masters, so you know, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Harrison has come to teach me a lesson, and a lesson I shall learn. High elves versus vampire counts. My vampires ain't too good, folks. It ain't too good. Already scouting out his Archmage of Fire, which I knew would happen. No, it's funny with this game. Right before, as we're loading up, everyone's like, what do you think he's going to bring? Referring to Harris. I was like, 2 bowmen, a bunch of frontline, and a caster that's fire. And he was like, you son of a... And yeah, pretty much got it down to the T. I wasn't expecting 2 swordmasters. That's the problem. That's going to be the problem. Using the Fellbats to go scout out the hiding little bastard of a caster of his. And we got quite the infantry army. Quite the infantry army indeed. Rangers, spearmen, everything I figured was going to happen. Light armor archers, which we can get in the backline quite easily. Larian Reavers would be a problem, though. So we're going to summon a bunch of dogs, we're going to summon a bunch of bats, we're going to just march on forward. Try to get those bats back here and before we can lose them and actually get something useful over here. Not even going to bother with the side objective. Yeah, the third objective. And we're just going to march. March, march, march. And we're going to fast forward so we can actually get into combat. Those archers are annoying. And they are fire archers, so I'm glad I brought one of the fire carts to give me some fire resistance for my boys. I mean, if I'm expecting flaming skulls and all that nonsense, then yeah, a fire cart makes sense. And we're going to just charge up there with Vlad, trying to go one-on-one with 2 swordmasters of Hoeth like a dumbass. It's very rare for me to see swordmasters, okay? So it makes sense. I'm not saying I'm perfect, okay? I'm saying I'm gonna fuck up. And I fucked up pretty bad. But we're gonna see how bad. Real fast. Send the dogs over the side so we can get to the back line of those Reavers, those archers, all that goodness. And we're gonna send the first wave of zombies as the Fellbats try to drop in. And already the Burning Head. Although I think... Ooh, yeah, beautiful Burning Head. Although he's getting more... Actually, I'm getting more value out of his Burning Head than he is. Because he's just burning zombies. And he burned a good chunk of his own units. So that was kind of a negative on his end. Death Head over here. Although, I think the Death Head should have been actually down over where those Reavers and Archers are by the Fellbats. I mean, we're distracting them long enough. We could have actually marched the Graveguard that I brought down into his backline by now, had I been paying attention. Speaking of not paying attention, Vlad is getting his ass kicked real hard. I actually don't have my cart properly positioned to actually start healing those zombies. And as soon as I say it, of course, I try to get the guard in there. Skellies could have actually been in the backline by now. There's so many units that could have been in the backline while he was distracted. And I just did not pay attention. Rangers providing vision, which is actually more important than actually trying to engage the hounds I'm sending in. Another Burning Head. This one's beautiful, though. Oh, no. I completely missed. Never mind. Sorry, Harrison. Man, you fucking got... Oh, my goodness. Although he is taking care of the corpse cart pretty well. I'll give him that. Another Death Head coming down. This one's not bad at all. Right into the Spearman. Ooh. Although it didn't really do... Well, I say that, and it just clears... It took on what? It was just the 2 of them. Sorry, I see the banners, and it's actually just 2 of the Swordmasters, actually. More dogs just trying to get around. I should have sent them through the woods. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Actually, I could have just sent them right down the middle, right there, that big open space. God, man, I suck. Yeah, I could have just sent them right down the middle and taken care of those Reavers. Well, not taking care of them, but at least shoot them back long enough to get the rest of my infantry and Crypt Horrors over here into his lines. As soon as he sees the Crypt Horrors, he goes into them. I could have Vlad try to deal with these, or try to intercept those halberds right there. Yeah, the Swordmaster's getting so much value. Goodbye, Corpse Cart, Balefire. Yep. That's gonna be nasty. I thought Winds of Death would actually do way more damage. It turns out, I don't know if it got nerfed or something. That was pretty pathetic. Got him out of the straight line too, and those were just spearmen. But they probably had some solid spell resistance. It had to be that, because there's no way they didn't take they took just a big beating of it. I don't understand. Anyways, Graveguard doing Graveguard work, Burning Head doing Burning Head work, and it is just tearing through my guys. Ugh. Rangers just having their way, but these Graveguard just, they ain't no bitch. They will fight, and they will survive. Some of them shield, some of them great weapons, but they're suffering the same fate. Bringing in Black Knights with Lances and Barding, which was a mistake. I've done this many times where I think I'm taking the regular variant of these heavy Night Cav units. And yeah. I really wish they were the anti-infantry right now, because I could have cleared up so many of these units, even getting into some of the backline of these Rangers. Ugh. And I'm down a lot of value. Holy shit. Oh, this is bad. The other option was bringing a Dragon Lord on the Undead Unicorn, as I call it. That probably would have been better than Vlad. Would have been definitely cheaper. Could have gotten some back flanks. And you know what? I've tried Dragon Lord a couple times on Unicorn. It's not bad, but I want to mix it up. I also was afraid of a dragon. Speak of the dragon, and it will appear. The dragon showing up and causing nothing but problems. And you know what? We can beat up a dragon. We have 2 units of Cryptors. We can fight a dragon. And look at this shit. Ah! Run, Vlad, run! No! Get away! Run into the forest! Beat that little bastard's ass. Dragon just shoes. And Cryptors can beat up a Swordmaster pretty well, but not with spears in the back. That's a problem. The rest of my army's just scattered. Jeez. Yeah, oof. Not doing great, folks. Not doing great. I'm down 4,000 value. It's not looking good. I'm chewing away everything that I can. I could actually catch these Alarian Reavers if I was smart, but I'm trying to do 18 things at once right now. And that Burning Head's... Oh, that's a Death Head. No, thank goodness. Or Winds of Death. And even catches these. Not bad. Just 300 damage. It's more than I didn't deserve, but I got it. Dragon's just hunting Vlad. As soon as Vlad goes, you all know what's going to happen. This army, it's already crumbling. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone, you bastard. This Graveguard, though, were solid. Able to keep up with Swordmasters. Or, not Swordmasters, but these Spearmen. Spearmen with 50%, or 50 melee defense. Zombies coming in, just being terrors. Cryptors trying to sneak in and steal this objective. And I like that. Just sending in a cheap unit to come steal an objective is never a bad thing. Although I wish I had some dogs to deal with these Reavers, though. On the other side. We're actually capturing his point, too. Or at least his home objective. The problem is we're not shooing away a lot of his units. Although we are dealing with these Swordmasters pretty nicely. But he's coming back with the reinforcements. And these Graveyard are over-committed to chasing when they could be on the point right now. Finishing off some of these Swordmasters, these Spearmen and such. And now he's pushing on my point. Even better. Not really. It's actually really bad. And their Phoenix Guard. Ugh. Fucking Phoenix Guard. I need a Winds of Death to deal with them. Winds of Death or a proper Mortis engine. Which I know won't live long enough. Honestly, I could use a card over here right now to deal with the rest of this nonsense. Yeah. Although I am taking the third objective. I am taking his home objective. So this could actually turn into my favor if I play it right. Down a shit ton of points. And even though the bats are on top of those bowmen, they're not going to last. Blood Knights, though. Blood Knights, though, will shoo away that pesky Dragon Lord. More Spearmen. And this is just... Oh, those poor guys. They got so dragged so far. Although we did deal with... I wouldn't say dealt with, but we did do some substantial work against those 2 Swordmasters. We're a bit out of position right now and trying to run across the field. Graveguard doing work. Graveguard I've been very impressed with. If you watch anything and learn anything from this, it's the potential these units have if you know how to use them properly. And I'm not using them properly, and they are doing wonders. Man, Graveguard is just so cool. Probably my favorite unit next to the Black Knights in the Vampire Courts roster. I wish they could get more ghouls. That'd be awesome. Desperately summoning some zombies so we can get some terrors on them. And yeah, the Blood Knights lost their target, so they're just sitting there like assholes when I could have been rear charging these Phoenix Guard and Spearmen. Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so bad. God, I suck. Yeah, if you think you're good, come play me. You're gonna learn how to embarrass me. And great fire breath, jeez. But I actually caught up in value. I was down like 4,000. I'm back up to only 2,000. But yeah, Vlad is yeah, tumbling around like the old man he is and dies. And when he dies, my whole army dies. So we're gonna fast forward because a lot of my army's about to crumble, and it's gonna be really sad. And yeah, GG's Harrison, G freaking G's. I have nothing but a horde coming in. But it's not going to matter. I'm going to lose the side points. I won't have enough to really take his home objective either. And my army, even though, yeah, it's still crumbling pretty nasty. Yeah, you lose your zombie lord, you lose everything. And this is just an example. God, those Phoenix Guard are tough. So gross. But yeah. Again, GG's. G. Vlad probably didn't pay for himself. No, he didn't. Graveguard did, though, and I did not resummon them. Maybe one or two. I don't know. I don't remember. And they did do well for what they're worth. And the zombies actually paid for themselves. Some of them did. Wow. Zombies are paying for themselves. That's great. Bloods could have done better. Shouldn't have brought the bows. I don't know about Vargas. Yeah, I don't know. I sucked. I definitely could have brought a better build. Probably drop one of these Dusk. Drop the Bard. Maybe brought more Vargas so I could deal with his dragons or such. Which would have been ideal. Honestly. But next time. Next time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please like, sub. We're on the road to 1,000. And if you want to come play some games, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Fridays. Come play some games. Come sweat or come chill. It's up to you. Or maybe just show some love. It is what it is. Alright, folks, with all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace and goodbye for now.